Welcome back to Car Mania, your go-to channel for the most in-depth reviews of today's most exciting cars, and some legends reborn. Today, we're diving into something truly special, something that blurs the lines between heritage and innovation. We're talking about the 2026 Studebaker Avanti R2, a bold revival of one of America's most iconic performance coupes. If the name sounds familiar, it should. The original Avanti made waves back in the 1960s with its radical design and supercharged performance. Now, in 2026, it's back, and it's faster, sharper, and more focused than ever before. From the moment you lay eyes on the 2026 Avanti R2, it becomes clear that this car isn't just a tribute to the past. It's a statement of intent. The body retains that distinctive teardrop profile, infused with contemporary design language. Every curve and angle feels intentional. The long hood and short rear deck scream sports coupe, while the front fascia is aggressive, low-slung, and futuristic. You'll notice sleek LED matrix headlamps that blend seamlessly into the bodywork, paying homage to the original's clean lines while pushing into modern aesthetics. Under the hood is where things really start to get interesting. The 2026 Avanti R2 is powered by a twin-turbocharged 3.6-liter V6 engine, developed in collaboration with one of the major performance engineering firms. This powerhouse generates a staggering 525 horsepower and 510 pound-feet of torque. All that muscle is sent to the rear wheels through a lightning-fast 8-speed dual-clutch automatic transmission, or a 6-speed manual if you're a purist. Yes, Studebaker has catered to enthusiasts in a way that few manufacturers are willing to anymore. 0 to 60, you're looking at just 3.4 seconds. Top speed, an electronically limited 186 miles per hour. But raw numbers only tell half the story. It's how the Avanti R2 delivers that power that makes it such a thrill. Torque comes in early, surging through the rev range with minimal lag thanks to carefully tuned twin-scroll turbos. Power delivery is linear, aggressive, and yet smooth enough for daily driving. The throttle response is instant. The gear shifts crisp and intelligent whether you're driving in full auto or paddle shifting your way through the corners. Chassis-wise, Studebaker's engineers spared no effort. The Avanti R2 rides on an aluminum-intensive spaceframe chassis with a carbon fiber reinforced floor for added rigidity. Adaptive dampers come standard, offering 3 drive modes: Touring, Sport, and Track. In Touring mode, the suspension is compliant, soaking up bumps with grace. Flip it to Sport, and the car tightens up significantly, offering reduced body roll, more aggressive throttle mapping, and sharper steering feedback. In Track mode, everything gets dialed up. The dampers stiffen, the exhaust opens up, and the stability control relaxes its grip, allowing for controlled slides if you're up for it. Handling is where the Avanti R2 really shines. There's a beautiful balance to the car's dynamics. It has a near-perfect 50/50 weight distribution and a low center of gravity thanks to the mid-front engine layout. It dives into corners with precision, aided by an electronically controlled limited-slip rear differential. The steering is electrically assisted but finely tuned, offering genuine feedback without unnecessary weight. On a twisty mountain road or a closed circuit, the R2 feels alive, agile, and absolutely glued to the tarmac. The Michelin Pilot Sport 4S tires provide immense grip, and the carbon ceramic brakes bring it all to a halt with confidence and fade-free performance. One of the most surprising aspects of the Avanti R2 is how livable it is. Sure, it's a performance machine, but Studebaker hasn't ignored the daily driving experience. Wind noise is minimal, thanks to active noise cancellation and double-glazed acoustic glass. Even the ride in Sport mode remains tolerable for longer trips. The cabin insulation and the sound system, developed with Bang & Olufsen, turn this into a legitimate grand tourer when you want it to be. Now, let's take a quick look inside, because the interior of the 2026 Avanti R2 deserves its moment. Opening the frameless doors reveals a driver-focused cockpit that blends retro charm with modern luxury. The dashboard features a sweeping digital instrument cluster that mimics analog gauges, customizable with different display themes. At the center, a floating 13.2-inch OLED infotainment screen offers sharp visuals and haptic feedback. Studebaker's new interface is snappy and intuitive, supporting wireless Apple CarPlay, Android Auto, and over-the-air updates. Materials inside are top shelf. You've got Napa leather upholstery with Alcantara inserts, real brushed aluminum trim, and ambient lighting that can be customized to your mood. The front seats are 16-way adjustable and come with heating, cooling, and massage functions. They're bolstered enough to hold you tight during hard cornering but plush enough for long-distance comfort. Rear seat space is limited. It is a coupe, after all, but for kids or short adults, it's usable in a pinch. Storage space is surprisingly good for a sports coupe, with a trunk large enough for a weekend getaway's worth of luggage, and a small frunk under the hood adds to practicality. Standard features include dual-zone climate control, a head-up display, wireless charging, a 14-speaker premium sound system, and an advanced driver assistance suite with adaptive cruise, lane keeping assist, and automatic emergency braking. But let's not forget, this is a car born of passion. You feel it in the details, the way the gear selector clicks into place, the way the start button glows red like a beating heart, the way the exhaust crackles on overrun in sport mode. The Avanti R2 isn't trying to be all things to all people. It's focused, deliberate, and driven by a philosophy that values emotion over committee-based compromise. In a world where so many cars feel like they were designed by algorithms and spreadsheets, the 2026 Studebaker Avanti R2 stands out as something visceral. It's not just about performance metrics or lap times, although it certainly delivers those. It's about rekindling a love of driving, about making a statement every time you press the ignition. It's about honoring a legend while carving out a new legacy for a new era. Pricing starts at $98,500, with a fully loaded model coming in just under $120,000. Is it worth it? For those who crave something different, something with character, something that feels handcrafted in a world of mass production, it just might be. You're not buying a badge here. You're buying an experience. To sum it all up, the 2026 Studebaker Avanti R2 is more than just a throwback. It's a modern masterpiece with a soul. It's one of the few cars out there that will leave you grinning after every drive, whether you're attacking a mountain road, showing it off at a weekend meet, or just taking the long way home. It's a car that makes you want to drive, not because you need to, but because you love to. And that, in today's automotive world, is something worth celebrating. If you enjoyed this deep dive into a legend reborn, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe to Car Mania for more performance reviews, and let us know in the comments what you think about the return of the Avanti. Would you pick this over a Porsche 911 or a Corvette Z06? We want to hear from you. Until next time, drive hard, stay safe, and keep the passion alive.